starting with the case of Brendan Leonard, who attempted to abduct his newborn daughter while being in possession of a handgun. On 27 September 2022, a 27-year-old armed father kidnaps his 1-year-old child and runs away in his car. When the officers started to follow him, he accelerated away while the baby was placed in his lap. He later abandoned his vehicle and tried to sneak away from McDonald's parking lot, but thankfully the officers spotted him and were able to stop him before he could pose any harm to the baby.
Show me your hands, dude! Put the baby down! Put the kid down! Put the kid down! Give us the air. Put the kid down, dude! Put the kid down!
Leonard refuses to surrender while keeping the baby totally exposed to the police's deadly weapons, and it keeps getting worse. To the officer's shock, Leonard steps out of his vehicle and uses the child as a human shield, waving the helpless baby in a desperate attempt to prevent the officers from shooting or tackling him. He ignores every order and does not take the child's safety into account. Following a tense standoff in which Leonard keeps using the child to avoid arrest, a police officer eventually tases him while the canine unit pursues. Another officer swiftly secures the baby to make sure she remains unharmed.
Tango deployed, dog pick under the truck. Stop, dude! I have a Tango deployment. We're fighting with him right now. I have the kid. Go do work, bud. Okay, good. Here, take this. Take this.
While some of the officers look after the scared child and keep her from seeing the chaos, others struggle to pin down Leonard and cuff him. It's not easy, though, as he keeps dodging them, jumping around like a maniac, looking totally out of it.
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! You're getting paid! You're gonna get paid! Put your hands behind your back! Tango! 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 Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back!
Put your fucking hands behind your back, dude!
Put your hands back now!
After much effort, Leonard is finally handcuffed, but he still resists, so the canine is set loose on him. This stops him from resisting, and the officers call paramedics to treat his wounds. Thankfully, the child is returned to her mother, unharmed, while Leonard is arrested and charged with an exhaustive list of offenses including kidnapping, using a minor as a shield, resisting violence, and reckless driving. Leonard was surely a lunatic, but at least he did not try to murder his kid, unlike this next suspect. In June 2023, the Calhoun County Sheriff's Department in Michigan was informed that a child was heard screaming and asking for help from inside a residence. When the officers arrived, they observed that the door was locked and one of the officers had to forcibly kick it open. The deputy hears the child's cry for help from far away and rushes toward the location, but as soon as he gets inside the house, the child's voice suddenly disappears, which is a really bad sign.
Make an entry to this channel. Sheriff's Department. Public safety. Got someone in here. You're moving to that? Yep.
The officers split up to search for the child inside the house. That's when one of the deputies notices light coming from the bathroom. Growing suspicious, he bangs on the door and hears a muffled sound from within.
Buddha. Get off! What's going on?
The cops kick down the door and finds a 35-year-old woman pushing her 2-year-old daughter under the water in the bathtub. He quickly rescues the child and starts the CPR procedure. At first, the victim is alarmingly irresponsive, but after some time, she finally coughs and starts breathing on her own.
I know not much active bleeding from the injury. It's below the throat.
Come on,
She's
honey.
moaning. Keep them coming for anyone.
Come on, honey.
They're coming. Hurry
Keep
up.
breathing for us, all right? Keep breathing. There you go, eyes are open. Good girl, yeah.
The girl is provided medical attention while the woman, who turns out to be the mother of 4 children in the house, gets arrested. However, before the cops took her to the police station, she was transported to the hospital as police believe she ingested harmful cleaning fluid. The woman, now identified as Jessica Edward Ricks, also stabbed her 2-year-old child with visible wounds on the child's chest and forehead. Additionally, Jessica's 4-year-old son had cuts on his body and was suspected of ingesting cleaning fluids. Thankfully, everyone is now in stable condition. Jessica is facing multiple charges, including assault, attempted murder, and child neglect. Reports also indicate that it was the 15-year-old daughter who called the police. Undoubtedly, this parent was not mentally stable, but what happens when there are 2 of those who are equally indifferent to their kid's survival? On March 16, 2024, deputies in Florida confronted a couple sleeping on a beach after finding kids' toys and baskets scattered around them, but no children in sight. An anonymous tip had suggested that the couple had passed out after drinking beer and that their kids might have wandered off. When the officers arrived, they found 27-year-old Timothy Stevens and his fiancée, Alicia Langley, asleep on the sand.
What's up, guys? Sheriff's Office. Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Hey, guys. Yep, time to wake up, guys. Hey. Hey. The Sheriff's Office. Wake up. Need to sit up. Come on, get up.
The couple is sound asleep and doesn't wake up even when the deputy yells in their ears. However, their eyes snap open when the deputy informs them that drinking beer on the beach is illegal and asks for their ID.
Why can't have alcohol on the beach? You got ID? Do you have ID?
Give him your ID or give him my ID or
Do you guys have children with you?
give him my ID or give him yours.
Are they with you?
Hey, your kids with you?
Yes.
Where are they at?
The deputies keep asking Langley about her kids, but she's so drunk she doesn't seem to grasp the question and just keeps fumbling for her ID. When another deputy demands to know where their kids are, she nonchalantly points toward the ocean.
Hey,
Where are your
your kids.
Right there.
One here and then one here.
Where's your ID? I don't have mine. So give him your ID. That's what he wants, your ID.
Both Langley and Timothy seem completely unconcerned and unbothered by the fact that their unsheltered kids are out running around in the open sea by themselves. The deputy decides to check for the kids himself, but to his disappointment, he doesn't find any children near the water.
Hey, where are they at? Where are they?
Go get the kids. I got this. I'll do
No.
it. You go.
Here, I'll go with him. Tell me where your kids are.
Guys, hey!
How old are they?
7 to 8.
Boys, girls, boy and a girl?
Boy and a girl.
Okay, you don't know where they are?
Right at the beach.
After the deputy, Timothy and another officer search for the boy and girl without success. It becomes clear that this is a serious case of child neglect, and the deputies do not take long before initiating an arrest.
Yeah, leave everything else on the beach. She passed out. You're supposed to be watching over the kids. So, put it on speaker. Put the phone up there.
I'm trying.
What happened to your hand?
It's work.
Work?
Yeah, some people wouldn't know about it.
It's not very nice.
I don't care.
I need you to come get the kids. Me and Timothy are both being arrested.
Is somebody able to come get the kids?
Come get the kids.
Why
Me
am I
and
being
Timothy are
arrested?
both being arrested.
Alcohol on the beach and child neglect.
Can you tell them where we're at? Can you tell them where we're at?
If we're not allowed to have any beer at the beach.
It's illegal.
Huh?
It's illegal to have alcohol on the beach.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was not glass.
Nope, glass is not allowed, but neither is
Can
alcohol.
you please give
Because what happens is people get drunk and then they drown in the ocean.
During the arrest, Timothy puffs on a cigarette while handcuffed. When he learns about his charges of alcohol consumption and child neglect, he brushes off the more serious child neglect charge and fixates solely on the alcohol issue.
Resource center. So they're going to take care of them. They'll feed them, they'll clothe them, and they'll be comfortably waiting until your was it father or grandfather arrives, okay? I need you to get in the truck for me, okay? You're drawing this out too long. You said you want to get this over with. Let's try to get this over with, okay? You got it?
Stupid. Call an ambulance, please. Hey! Call a guardian. Hey! Wake up! Wake up!
As Langley gets into the car, Timothy impulsively bolts, but he is quickly chased down. During the chase, Timothy trips and crashes onto the hard, rocky sand. As a result, he is taken to a hospital, and after getting treated for his injuries, he gets charged with 2 counts of child neglect and possession of alcohol on the beach. Langley faces the same child neglect charges. So far, every parent has been indifferent to the safety of their kids. However, it gets even worse in the next case. On 16th January 2024, the police department responded to serious allegations of child abuse on a pastor. Keith Holt and Candy Holt were abusing and neglecting their 8 children, beating them with a wooden board and locking them in small rooms for days while depriving them of food and water, and the officers were here to take action against them.
Alright, we're back. Alright.
The officers get inside the house and calmly explain the situation to the old couple before placing them in handcuffs.
You both are going to be under arrest for child abuse and can go with these 2 gentlemen. And all 8 children are now in protective custody. We will have a conversation when I get to the police department.
Okay.
Okay, I know you're gonna be nice, so I'm gonna put it in front for you, okay? That sound good?
Get some shoes here.
Both Keith and his wife do not resist, knowing it's pointless to argue against a well-informed and fact-checked arrest. The officers later escort the couple to the police station in separate vehicles.
All right, since your hands are in the front, go ahead and try to buckle up for me.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and through this door, and then there'll be a seat right there. If you could just sit right there for me.
Yes, sir.
So we're booking them? Yeah, 1 count, just one. 1 count of. Close.
At the start, the officers thought the charges would be limited to a single count of child abuse. However, as the investigation continued, Keith Holt faced 3 counts of felony child abuse and 1 count of child neglect, while his wife was charged with 3 counts of enabling child abuse and 1 count of child neglect. The police revealed that the 8 children aged 2 to 17 had been subjected to severe mistreatment. The report detailed how Keith would whip his kids for minor infractions, like not having their clothes sorted out. It also confirmed the allegations of locking children in the bathroom, with Keith allegedly locking his daughter inside without providing food or water. The couple was booked into Kay County Jail, each with a $100,000 bond. While the parents rightfully received their punishment, the arrest of the next suspect is the most satisfying of all. On October 19, 2021, APD officers in Albuquerque, New Mexico got a call about 2 young children left unsupervised by their mother in an apartment complex. When the officers arrived, they found a 7-year-old girl and her 9-month-old brother crying in the room. The officers secured the children and contacted their mother, who was later identified as 27-year-old Samantha Sanchez.
Hello, this is Officer Sean Delaney with the Albuquerque Police Department. Is this Samantha Sanchez? Well, I'm trying to get a hold of you because I'm at your apartment with your unattended children, and I was wondering where you were at. Okay. How long are you planning on being gone? Okay, we'll see you shortly. How far out are you? Okay, that's a ways off. We'll see you when you get here.
The officer contacts Samantha and asks her to get back home immediately, but when she comes back to her apartment, contrary to everyone's expectations, she does this.
What's that? What do you mean, what do I want?
Yeah, why are you here?
Because you left your children unattended.
They're fine.
Yeah, but they're a little young.
And so my daughter knows the drill. She knows to stay home. And you can mind your business. And yeah.
I could mind my business if there wasn't a violation of
There's not a
law.
violation of a law. You just need to mind your business.
No, 7.
So, you know what we're doing? Get away from my house.
Okay, there's an officer inside your apartment.
Is there?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you call the cops on me?
Frank 523, we're walking up to the door.
Samantha thinks that a 7-year-old girl is old enough to be left alone with the duty of taking care of a toddler, which leaves everyone in shock. Unfortunately for her, regardless of what she believes, the law does not support nor permit such activities. However, when the officer asserts the legal notice, she gets even more irritated and scolds her daughter for absolutely no reason.
They're in my
So
house.
you don't need to yell at
They're
your
in my
kids
house.
because you left them here. Do you understand that?
They're taken care of. They know better.
They know better than
Yes.
what?
They know. 'Cause they always stay home.
Can you and I talk outside, please?
No, you can mind your business.
Okay.
I
At
have
this
the right
point,
to refuse.
This is a child abuse
I have
investigation. Okay?
no,
Do
it's
you
not an
understand that?
abuse investigation. They're not even been abused.
Yes, it
No,
is
they're
an abuse.
not.
This is a
They're
neglect
not. They're not
investigation.
abused. They're not abused. Can you like come out? Go inside.
Yeah, I would like her to stay inside, and I don't want to see. I want her to see her mom upset like this.
Can you come on? Because I want to talk. Did you call the cops on me?
She didn't.
All right,
Who
let's
called
talk
the
over
cops
here.
on me? First off, I want to know who called the cops on me.
First of all, there's a few things we need to work out before you decide which of your neighbors ratted on you.
Yes,
okay?
who snitched?
She starts berating her daughter, but the officers intervene and attempt to talk sense into her. Instead of focusing on her own actions, she diverts the conversation to the neighbor who made the call. In doing so, she accidentally reveals some truly alarming details.
On me. I want to know who it was first, and then second of all.
So you don't see a problem with leaving your children
No,
in this
because they've
apartment?
been here all the time. They do this all the time.
She reveals that her children have frequently been left alone in isolation, but what's truly concerning is that the mother doesn't see anything wrong with it and continues to double down. Multiple reports indicate that Samantha had left her kids unsupervised for over 30 minutes and had been doing so regularly for more than 2 weeks. Now this is where things get crazy. Since she doesn't consider this a crime, she asks the officers to leave her alone, which does not end well.
What is wrong?
Okay.
What? No,
So
I
here,
don't want to be under arrest.
We can
No.
either have a conversation about this civilly, or you can go in the back of a police car. Do you understand how that works?
Okay, well, let's talk, and you need to Duck your
Then you need
voice
to
down
walk
about
away so that
20.
you're not upsetting her so much.
I don't need to walk away from my doorway, sir. So
Okay.
let's talk.
Go ahead and put your hands
No,
behind your
I
back.
want to talk.
Put your hands behind your
Samantha refuses to walk away from her doorstep and gets handcuffed. However, she instantly becomes severely uncooperative and resists arrest.
Don't pull away from us.
Go to my car. Hurry, go to my car and tell Thurman to come get in the van, the baby. Hurry. Hurry, my car's
I need another cuff.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Why don't you mind your business?
Stop pulling away from us. Stop fighting with
Get
us.
off of me now.
Department, correct?
Get off.
Get on your stomach.
Oh my God. Get off of me.
Let go of this stuff. Let go.
This is child abuse by leaving him in there like that. Get off of me.
Stop this.
Get off. Let me up.
Cooperate with us.
Let me up now.
Frank, I
Get off
got
of
another
me.
unit. Supervisor, please.
Get off of me. Let me up.
Where's the child?
We got a person coming.
Get off. Get off. Get off.
Stop kicking him.
Stop kicking the police!
No. Get the fuck off of me now. You're hurting my arm. If there's anything on my arm,
Are you involved in
I
this?
will sue. Get the fuck.
During the arrest, Samantha decides to resist officers by pulling away, resulting in them taking her to the ground. Then she further attempts to kick the officers, and it does not stop there.
This is ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Unreal.
You're unreal.
Unreal.
Bitch. Mind your fucking business.
This is our business.
No, it's not.
Now you have to go to jail for battery on a police officer.
I don't give a what to do, and I'm not cooperating.
She keeps trying to harm the officers by either grabbing or pushing them, not to mention that she continuously abuses and disrespects them throughout the arrest. And at this point, backup officers arrive and decide to place feet shackles on her before escorting her towards the police car. But just then, her tone attitude takes a 180-degree shift.
Let me go! Well, just let me get up!
Let's get up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Let's keep walking. We'll get your phone. Don't worry about that.
I want my baby daddy to have my phone, and you guys need to stop minding your business.
Walk this way, okay?
Tell this landlord to go away. Go.
I'll stay here with her.
The mother keeps abusing the officers for several minutes, but once she realizes that she will most likely be sentenced, she pretends to be nice and respectful. However, it is too late to apologize now.
I picked up her earrings.
Can I please talk to my daughter's dad?
Yeah.
From the cop car.
The kids are in the front office right now.
If you guys want to
No,
go,
I
I'll
want
deal
my
with her.
daughter's dad to have my daughter.
Okay. We gotta handle all the semantics with time. Do me a favor and don't kick me, right?
I won't. I only did that because they were being rude to me.
I'll listen up. Well, I appreciate you being cool with me, okay?
Because you're nice. And you're being calm with your voice. It's all about the voice.
Is that?
With me, it's all about the voice. Because I get crazy when somebody yells at me like that. Or,
You get all crazy or what?
yeah. I'm nice. I'm nice if you talk to me nice. You know what I mean? It's just a normal thing. I'm sorry.
You're good. As long as you're cool with us, okay?
Samantha was acting out and being hysterical way before the officer raised his voice, which makes her both emotionally immature and a liar. Both are terrible qualities to have as a parent, which is why she was transported and booked into the Metropolitan Detention Center on charges of battery of an officer, assault on an officer, abandonment of a child, and driving without a license. She was released later, which turned out to be a huge mistake, as she shot her little son's toes off after she and her boyfriend got into a fight just 6 months after the first arrest. This time she was charged with 2 counts of child abuse and was sentenced to 5 years of probation and a year in jail. While Samantha left her kids at home, this next mother was cruel enough to leave her 2 children in a sweltering hot car. In August 2021, police were called to a local blood donation bank after a passerby reported 2 children trapped in an unattended hot car, with one of the kids heard screaming through a cracked window, By the time the police arrived, bystanders had already managed to open the car door.
Two Adam 13 on the radio. What's the temperature?
You pointed out to me that you seen the kids in the car left. I talked to the little girl. She said she don't know how long she's been in here.
Okay.
One is like an infant, probably like 4 or 5. And I think the other one was like 3 or 4.
Okay.
I was just doing an Uber Eats here.
You're fine. Okay.
And drove by, and the little girl was hanging out the window screaming.
What the windows was rolled up though?
Like the two how they are were kind of like how they are, but the two back were this one was up. The little like 3-year-old here was hanging out the car screaming, like screaming for her mom. So I stopped and I was like, "What's your mom's name?"
What's your name?
Steven.
Stephen, a gig worker who does Uber Eats, heard a young girl screaming from a rolled-down car window after delivering a meal to the area. After the man was done with his work, he immediately called the security guard to help the kids. The children had been left in a sweltering car for nearly 4 hours with their mother nowhere in sight. With the parents' identity unknown at this point, the officer starts talking to the children to gather some crucial information.
What's that? What's your mom's name?
What is it?
Tamisha.
Tamisha. Yep. She was a new donor too. She's been in here for at least 2 hours.
Something wrong with the partner on?
She was a new donor with she had a head wrap on.
Tuesday was good?
Yes. Me and Tuesday was with. I knew.
She's been there for a long period of time?
Yep. Long time.
Like what, 4 hours?
At least 2. I can find out the start time if that's something you need.
Yeah, well,
Give me 1 second. Which one? Okay. I'm gonna go get her, the mom, off the machine.
okay.
As it turns out, Tamisha Massey is the name of the mother who stopped at the medical facility to donate plasma. She reportedly entered the facility at around 7:30 in the morning, and the cop showed up at about 11 in the morning. The children, who are 2 and 5 years old, could have easily become fatally ill from spending so much time in the scorching sun. The moment Tamisha is recognized by the medical staff, they instruct her to step outside to the parking lot.
How long have you been in there? It's only been like an hour and a half. Like, it hasn't been that long. Ma'am,
An hour and a half. Hey, laugh. I'm gonna see when she checked in.
The police officers try to explain the issue to the mother as she gets outside, but she acts recklessly, carelessly, and completely unconcerned about what might have happened to her children.
So we should, however, we received a 911 call saying the vehicle was turned off with the windows up and the kids. Hey, can you come here? Do me a favor, start reaching in the vehicle.
I'm trying to charge it so I can call.
Okay. The windows was rolled up.
Yes, ma'am.
And the kids are here at home.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
We come here. However, they were unable. People here, bystanders, were able to, open the door, give the kids some water. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
However, this is serious. This is severity crime. Okay. You can't just leave the kids in the car unattended. All right. The car was not on.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't leave it on.
Yeah. I mean, it's hot outside. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you mean to? Okay.
Even if it was on, people can take your children.
Yeah.
They can take your car.
Yeah.
And it's like near 85 degrees outside. Inside that car heats up very fast.
Yeah.
And children at a young age are they're easily raise their temperature level up.
The mother ignores the seriousness of the situation as the officer explains it. The temperature outside the car was around 80 degrees, but due to the limited ventilation and constant exposure to blazing sun rays, the temperatures inside the car quickly got dangerously high. Even after the officer tells her about the devastating outcomes, Tamisha fails to understand the true extent and gravity of her actions. However, the seemingly emotionless mother starts crying when the officer makes her face the consequences of her actions.
Are you pregnant or postpartum?
No.
Go put your hands behind. We're just detaining you right now, right?
I'm being detained?
Yes. Put your hands together like you're praying. Like you're praying. There you go.
Don't see my baby.
Yeah, stand by, alright? Hold on. I'm gonna
double lock them so they don't get tighter, alright?
Yes, my baby.
Hold on. Alright, come on, Tamisha.
Tamisha gets arrested and her kids have been placed under the care of an out-of-state relative temporarily. She was later charged with 1 count of endangering children, a misdemeanor. If you enjoy videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this other one.